Hi guys, and welcome to the second to last episode of the world's longest haul. And look what I found. He's on steroids. So there's something very wrong with that horse. Don't ask me. I have no idea. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for being here, Korea, Olaf. Who else we have here? We have Colored Lonely. Did I always say for sure? And Korea. Jesus, my brain is toast today. Vince. Tony, Tesla, Oof, and everyone else. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know what to say. He's a beautiful horse, very energetic. Yeah. There we are. Let's have a look at the map, shall we? Because we're getting very close to something I'm not really looking forward to. Portobello. Before we do that, let's go back to the start of all of this. We started here in Vladivostok. We hauled across Russia. We hauled across Europe. And we're hauling through South America. Currently in Caceres. Almost pretty soon now in Portobello, and we're not going to take the ferry. I'm going to put a marker there, because instead of taking the ferry, we're going up here to, not to Humanita, we're going down here to there instead, and then we're going to take the hidden road up to Carrero. Any news on the tests, Olaf? No, I have not received any information, but there are 4 adults of us in our family now who believes we have COVID-19. 2 have gotten positive results back. The other 2 of us took the test yesterday, was it? I think it was yesterday. One of us got results today, and hers were negative. I still haven't gotten mine. We all have the same symptoms, so we're pretty sure that negative test is absolutely wrong. She's positive. We're very positive about that. But I haven't gotten mine yet, so I don't know what my results will be. I'm kind of hoping for positive, to be honest. If it doesn't get worse than this, I'll totally live with it. How I'm feeling today? You know what? I'm looking forward to completing this haul tomorrow, because I'm gonna need a couple of days off after this. I'm feeling a little bit worse every day now, and today I actually woke up just a little bit less than an hour ago after falling asleep again and sleeping for another hour. So but who cares? We're doing a haul. KP Scania, how to install the map? Well, the links are found in the video description, and on was it part 4 or part 5? The last 5 minutes of either part 4 or part 5 of this haul, you'll find the entire load order of the maps. Let's get this baby on the road. Just in time for darkness to hit, because it's 6 o'clock, and here in South America it gets dark pretty early. Last 5, thank you. So last 5 minutes of part 5. There you'll find the load order. I won't fall asleep, Korea. That's why I fell asleep at 4 o'clock. Today, in front of my TV, watching boring shows. Jesus, there's not much on TV these days. Mainly watching Discovery Channel and National Geographic, and it's just... Have you heard of the show Axeman? Gold Diggers Australia, Ice Road Truckers, all of these. It's just... There's no reality in any of it. Hi, Banjo. Do I look better today? I don't feel better, but well, I guess sleeping for another hour now. Just now that kind of helped. So maybe because I wasn't feeling too good earlier. Ray, show my game wheel settings and Logitech profile settings. It's basically set to defaults. All of it. For you know what? I've seen all of Wombat's videos. But I guess that's a better idea perhaps than trying to watch Axeman. Axeman is the worst show I've ever seen. They're this close to killing themselves all the time. People don't work like that. They're not too close to killing themselves. They're just trying to make it look horrible on TV. And it pisses me off. Trucking on Kolyma? Richard, that sounds interesting. That's something I'd like to watch. Ray, where have you been? Yeah. It started 5 days ago, I think. You could even hear it on one of the live streams. You were asking me what was going on with my voice, because I was losing my voice. And my daughter have it, her mother have it, and a couple of her cousins or mothers of her cousins have it. So yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of us in total. Mine isn't confirmed yet, though. I'm still waiting for the results to come in. But we all have the same symptoms, so I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I have it. I gotta be more careful, dude. It's. I'm not gonna blame her. I'm not blaming her for it, but it seems like my daughter is the reason I have it. The only thing the 5 of us have in common, my daughter included, who has it confirmed, is her. So she's probably the reason we have it. They said it was at part 3? Olaf? Who said part 5? Except for me, who said it was either part 4 or part 5. It was a part 3? Has it been that long already? Well, watch the last 5 minutes of all the live streams we've been doing for the last week. And you'll find the load order. Hi, my young MRT and everyone else who just joined. Thank you very much for being here, everyone. I'm really looking forward. You know what? I'm gonna change the daylight very soon now. I'm just gonna keep on going for a little bit longer because it's only 7:15 in the afternoon or evening here. So I'm gonna push it a little further before I change the time of day to morning instead. And I'm gonna try to keep up the pace here because I'm really looking forward to doing the hidden road. I will warn you already, there has to be, we can't make that hidden road without doing at least 1 teleport. Probably more like 10 teleports. Huck is here. Hi, Huck. Welcome, buddy. How are you doing, Huck? Mads Gambling? Gaming? Perhaps Mads Gaming. Why are you tired, Huck? It's 7 in the evening. What? The contract isn't void if I teleport. Maybe it doesn't. I think even I don't think even Truckbook cares if you're teleporting. I think if you do 450 kilometers an hour, Truckbook is just gonna ignore the whole haul. Oh man, working from 7 to 2, that's... ugh. I'm glad it's not me. Welcome, pirates of PUBG. I'll try to stay away from teleports, but it's gonna be darn difficult, if not even absolutely impossible. Fenasik, welcome to you as well. Of course, it has to be a Scania if you're gonna do something like that. Let's see, I'm gonna change the time to daylight. Just need a piece of straight road first. I can't move my steering wheel when I have the console up, so I need a little bit of straight road first. Have you heard of Bitcoin lately? Nope, never heard of it. Banjo, do I have a green screen? Yeah, I do. How did you know? Yes, of course I have a green screen. That's... well, I guess you could do it without a green screen these days, but it works better with a green screen. David Pearson, Happy New Year to you. Oh, there we go. Straight road. Let's do this. 6 in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Whoa, Korea. Seriously, dude. Thank you very, 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 very much, Korea, for the 50 Brexit pesos there. The voice is fine for now. Let's see how long it stays fine. Happy 2021, Wombat. Looking forward to more great content this year, and get well. Thank you very, very much, Korea. Sincerely. Say hi to my son. Let's see if I can pronounce that. Pekisikerim. Hi. And sorry for murdering your name. Let's see, I'm just gonna have a quick look at the map here to see how close we are. No, we're not that close yet to the to that line that has been created by UK. The Brexit line, we're gonna call it from now on. Uh, 34 Sun Panha, Truckers MP. No, this is lots of mods. You can't use mods on Truckers MP except for pro mods and some snow mods in the winter. Yeah, I think I have COVID-19, Zaidi. It has not been confirmed yet, though. I'm still waiting for my test results, but I have the same symptoms as some others who have been hanging around with. My daughter, for instance, she has it confirmed, and we have the same symptoms, so I'm pretty sure I have it. Joshua, this is not the final episode. Tomorrow we're gonna do the final stint. Today we're gonna try to complete 3,000 kilometers. We are currently at 5,600, which isn't accurate because we have a hidden road ahead of us. So let's see where we end up. But when we end this today, I hope the GPS will say we have 3,000 kilometers to go. Richard, last time I checked, Japan wasn't officially, at least, a add-on map yet, so there is no road connection to Project Japan. Was that sarcasm colored? I hope not, because I, honest to God, do not want to give my daughter any guilt feeling for this. I mean, as I told her, it might even be me who infected her. Because, well, she got symptoms a couple of days after the last time I saw her. I got my symptoms a couple of days after her, but I could still have infected her. Because I'm very slow. So it could still be me. Thank you, David, that's very kind of you. Would be awesome if we could get a blonde girl, Swedish woman like that trucker girl. She is Swedish, if we're talking about the same blonde trucker girl. I do follow her actually on Insta. But she's been quite busy with YouTube lately, it seems, so there's not been a lot of updates on Insta lately. Rowan, I have not gotten the results yet for my COVID-19 test, so they could actually show up tonight. From what I understand, they process the tests until 10 in the evening, so there's still a few hours left before they stop working for the day. So it's not too late, could still get the results today. That's the one, Uffe. Angelica Larsson. Taking a look at the GPS again. No, still can't see it. But it shouldn't take more than around an hour before we reach the hidden road. Fred Scratchett, good evening to you, sir. Well, the way I'm thinking about it, Vale, I feel that I am sick, and as long as I don't get much sicker than I am right now, I would want this to be COVID-19. I'd rather have it like this and getting some antibodies and then have a little bit of protection at least till I get a vaccine than just having a regular flu or something. Good news for the Swedes, good news for us is that they're saying right now, today actually, they said that anyone who wants to get the vaccine will be offered the vaccine before midsummer. So that means that if that is true, which I'm pretty sure it isn't, but if that is true, it means I could have the vaccine within 6 months, and that would be nice. You think she could be a model, Alex? She's just an average Swedish girl. That's how all the Swedish girls look. What do you mean? I mean, she's in the middle of the crowd there. She's not that pretty. She's not ugly either, but she's not that pretty. She looks like the average Swedish girl. So I can celebrate my birthday in a normal way, Olaf. I can do that without the vaccine. I'm turning 50 next year. So I want to do a live stream. Trust me, turning 50, I'm not gonna throw a party. I'm not gonna have the house full of people and having a party. There is absolutely nothing to celebrate when you turn 50, so I'd rather do a live stream. Hi, Quentin. Fred, I have a Norwegian passport. Expired, turns out. My oldest had a look at it over Christmas. We were just talking about going somewhere, and next year, or this year, turns out my passport expired in February. I didn't even know this. Angelica, if she's been to SCS, she has definitely met with SCS, but I don't know if she's been to their headquarters. If that's a factor of one, if more maturity begins when you stop celebrating your birthday, I have been mature for the last 25 years. Andreas, there will be updates to my map combos in the future, but right now they are all on ice. So there is currently no plans. I have no plans on updating any map combos. Tashinga, it's mainly because there hasn't been anywhere I wanted to go this year, so that's more the reason why my passport expired without me noticing. I'm gonna have to take care of that as soon as possible. Because even if 2021 will be just as bad when it comes to traveling, 2022 won't. That's horrible, Java. The child within is still 16. Mine is at least 28. I really don't want to be 16 again. That was... I'm only talking from my own experience here, but being 16, that was quite chaotic. 10 years is the number of years your passport is valid here, Tashinga. So, but as you grow older, time flies, right? So it doesn't feel like it was 10 years since I renewed my passport the last time. Angelica was stalked. Stalkers. There's something wrong with people, I guess. Yeah, Valhalla, there's a lot of girls doing YouTube and social medias in general, getting a lot of haters and stalkers and trolls after them just because they have an opinion on things, and that's just tragic. The 60-year-old Java says, I'm still 16 because I still don't know how to talk to women. Luckily one took pity on me decades ago. Yeah. One took pity on me as well on Monday, and then another one on Tuesday, then another one on Wednesday. There hasn't been a lot of that in 2020. No dating at all, actually, in 2020. Well, except one, perhaps, but Hasn't been a lot of dating in 2020. Been a horrible year. Well, if, what I can say is that I showed a lot of myself and where I live, and I still don't have any of those girly stalkers after me, unfortunately. Which only prove, I guess, that women aren't as stupid as we men are. You stopped dating 20 years ago, Olaf. Could that have anything to do with the fact that you're married? Wow, Whale. God really wants you dead. SARS in 2003, bone cancer in 2007, and COVID-19 in 2020, I guess, then. You don't know how to take a hint, do you? Which is great. Keep it up. No, women are strange that way, Olaf. They, in general, don't like if you date others. But I did have a girlfriend once who were quite alright dating other women. She dated, not me. So it works both ways, I guess. Those clouds are moving pretty fast. Look at that. This is a very common problem on EAA. It's gonna slow down again pretty soon, but enjoy it. Let's have a look at the map, by the way, because, yeah, we're getting close to it. No, we're not gonna do 1,000 kilometers in a straight line. We're just gonna continue straight up here, but it will be over here. We do that instead. So this is just literally just 1 second of holding right there, and then we're over here. Rowan, tips about dating: just be yourself. Don't try to be something you aren't. Don't try to be someone you're not. Just be yourself and be honest. Never lie, unless you have to. But try to stay away from lying. Being alone in a good platonic relationship works. Well, I guess it depends on whether you want a long relationship or a short one, Colored. If you want a short relation only, you don't have to be yourself. Whoa! Colored Lonely, be yourself, period. I mean, if you're being yourself and she doesn't like it, there's no point in hiding it, or trying to hide parts of yourself. Over time, she's gonna find out anyway. So if she doesn't like you exactly the way you are, it wasn't meant to be. Since when has this become a love channel, by the way? Let's move on from love. I have kids with 2 women, and I'm single, and I've been single for a very long time, and I'm very happy being single. This isn't a love channel. Only escort service I use is the one in special transports. That's the only escort service I need. Also, if you still live with your parents, that's a thing you should definitely lie about when she asks if you live by yourself. The answer should be, yes, I do live by myself. Don't ever, 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 ever tell the girl that you're still living with your parents. If you do. So, Hi, Aval X. Is it Aval X or is it Aval X? I don't know. Aval X, probably. Farmer Bin, good evening to you, sir. And welcome to Vilhena. And the hidden road we're about to get on to. Huh. Still can't see that long Brexit line. Quickly look at the map again. Ugh. I'm being impatient. I can clearly feel it. I'm really impatient here. I want to get onto the hidden road because the hidden road is going to take us at least an hour to complete. Good point there, Rowan. We need fuel before we get onto the hidden road. Farmer, you prefer YouTube instead of Twitch? Well, that's a first. But I guess it's a good thing that I'm streaming to both of them. What happens if you say that you live with your parents? Well, the older she gets, or the older you get, the quicker she will just walk away. I guess it's still okay that you live with your parents if you're 16, but if you're 26 or God forbid 36 and live with your parents, she won't even finish her wine before she gets up and leave. You still have to finish the Colorado event, Java. God, I wish I wasn't feeling this sick. You know what? I'd love to do some Truckers MP hauling and completing the Vale. Thank you very, very much for becoming a member on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's okay to live with your parents if you're an Italian. If you're an Italian living in Italy, maybe. But try and being an Italian in Sweden saying that you're living with your parents. She'd walk away. I can guarantee it. And now for something completely else. Let's stop talking about dating. 90 Days Fiance. I've seen that show. I've zapped past it on TV a couple of times. Never watched it. Your description there, I'm still not gonna watch it. It's scary. They're living still with their parents, and they're so proud about it, so they're okay going on TV about it even. I mean, that's just tragic. That probably means your mother is at least 84, Fred. So I think at this point it's just better if you stay. How many kilometers to go? We only have 5,252 according to the GPS, but that's not accurate because we're about to do a hidden road in about 30 minutes or so. So it's probably more like 6,000 kilometers left. Well, I know the hidden road. Can man! No, I didn't miss the gas station, I did it on purpose. Oops. I'll take the next one. Do the Swedish have the equivalent of Times Square ball drop on New Year's Eve? No. Not that I'm aware of, at least. I've only lived there for over 30 years. But no, we don't. Oh God. Banjo, you telling us all this about that show says to me that you have been watching it. Are you still single, by the way, Banjo? I mean, you've been single for almost as long as I have, then. Oops. Are you watching those shows for comfort? Does it feel like, well, my life isn't that bad after all? There's a gas station. I'm gonna use it. Now let's see. Well, congratulations, Banjo. I'm glad you met someone. Sorry to hear that it's over. 5 years. That's a long time. Good job there. So, there we have plenty of fuel. Now, I'm gonna have to take a look at the map again. No, we're still not there! Why? It feels like it's taking forever getting up to Pimenta Bueno. God damn it! Rowan, no, I haven't watched Outback Truckers. I don't see them on Discovery. I don't know if that's still a show on Discovery. Lately they've been showing a lot of ice road truckers again, and it just pisses me off watching those truckers. I mean, their trucks are falling to pieces. Their tires is not up for the job. They're using summer tires, for God's sake, and they're driving like maniacs. Some of them are even worse than I am. Farmer Bin, good for you, man. That's one of the hardest things about being engaged for so long, having to. But I mean, it's wonderful that you actually made it to this point where she stopped talking to you. That's perfect. Congratulations, you made it. There's the line. So let's watch the magic and what happens when you cross the Brexit line in EAA. This Brexit line, by the way, is the same line and the same problem you see with pro mods on map combos, where you have stretched roads to Norwich, for instance. It's not an actual problem. It looks horrible, but it's not an actual problem. Look what happens here in Pimenta Bueno now when we reach that line. We will be magically transferred. Yeah, Eagle, that's my thought as well. It's just a show, and it pisses me off because they try to make it look like something that actually happens on a regular basis, even when it doesn't. And 3, 2, 1, kaboom! There we are. So now we're at the end of the line. So that's how the lines work. Now please stop complaining about these lines on pro mods. They work the exact same way there as well. So now we are here instead of in Puente Buemo and continue right on. So, and this is all caused by a line, invisible line here. So if you added pro mods to this, you would see that Norwich had these lines up on this side because the line goes here and then it goes up here as well. There's nothing we can do about it. Boo! There we go. Cheers, hang on. Oh, you... Because you couldn't wait. They're almost there, dude. Seriously? Yeah, she looks kind of shocked. Is he gonna move anytime soon? Yeah, just wait. He's gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. He's not gonna turn around or... Jeez. Imbeciles. Oh, the other way around. Okay, let's see if the grouse is safe to drive on here. Oh. Sometimes this works, other times it doesn't. I have no idea how it works here, if it works. The scaling in UK is complicated. It used to be 1 to 15, then it was coded over to 1 to 19, but Pro Mods kept it at 1 to 15, so it's a little bit of a mess, to be honest. I kind of want to push her to the side. But Top Gear rules apply, so I'm not going to help them. They're going to have to figure that out on their own. There we go. Contract is not cancelled if we teleport Lennox. It isn't. I don't know where that rumor comes from, but you can absolutely teleport. So if you pick a haul that is, say, 500 kilometers long, you pick it up and then you teleport direct to your destination. It will be registered as a 1 kilometer haul. That's all. It won't be cancelled. Thank you, Adam. Still a work in progress. Lots of work has to be done to complete the CC top bed that I'm going for now, but actually that's not the correct either, Java, because well, the truck jobs you can't teleport. You can try, but you can't teleport, and therefore the job can't be cancelled. So I'm gonna say no to that too. Mads Gaming, we are not using pro mods. We're only using EAA and Eastern Express. That's the only 2 map mods I'm using. Yes, Farmer, that's the reason. The scaling difference is the reason you have those lines. So, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's just cosmetics. You don't have to. It doesn't affect the game in any other ways just than by watching or looking at the map. Fair enough, Java. However, I don't think the World of Trucks job is cancelled when you are towed, is it? I'm so good at hauling, I can't remember. I've never been towed before. If I need to be towed, I usually just cancel the job myself. Just so that I can teleport instead. Top maps for driving in Norway mods, yes, pro mods. Also, hopefully soon, Scandinavia mod, or Scandinavia map it's called, and North map. North map works on 139, I think. Still, yeah, it does. I think it does. That's add a little bit of Western Norway. Scandinavia map still work in progress, still claimed to be updated, even though we haven't seen a new version since 132. You do lose it when you're towed. Okay, there you go. But I don't really consider that a teleport. Not that it matters really. If you lose it, you lose it. Native language, not English. That's for sure. My native language is, or was, Norwegian. Not anymore. According to Norwegians, I don't really speak Norwegian anymore because I've lived in Sweden for 32 years. So I kind of speak Swedish instead. Vale, I'm pretty sure alcohol works on COVID-19. If it didn't for you, it's simply because you didn't drink enough. Drink more. Or try bleach. Some people say that works. Or one person say that works. You crashed 5,000 kilometers into your haul and lost the job. That's horrible. That's true. I don't drink, but it hasn't always been like that, Huck. There is a very good reason I decided to take a month off 5 years ago. Well, I live in Scandinavia. everyone, it's mandatory learning English here. So literally everyone in Scandinavia speaks English. And we start learning English in third year in school, so around when you're 9 years old or so, you start learning English in school here. Good evening, Andreas, and welcome. Malay, you're starting a 14,000 kilometer haul tomorrow. Well, I'd say that's probably 14-15 hours of hauling. Congratulations on doing that. You're gonna love it. Mads, if you lost the password, there's nothing none of us can do to help you with that. You'll have to take that up with ProMods. It's not my website. I'm not an admin on that website. Perhaps you simply just create a new account instead. If you know which email address you used, you can just try to log in and then press forgot password, and a new password will be sent to that same address you used to log on the first time. Pacheco, Gamer Official, your English is just fine, my friend, and welcome. I will not personally do a map combo with Russian open spaces just yet. Others are doing that. Yeah, Malay, just keep your head down and don't think about how long it's gonna take before you reach a destination. And you know, before you know it, you have completed the entire haul. So it's doing 30,000 kilometers. To me, it's not any different than doing, I don't know, 31,000 kilometer hauls. In fact, this is more relaxing because I don't have to keep an eye on the GPS all the time to figure out where I'm going to park my truck or where my cargo is. It's behind me, and it's going to be behind me for 30 hours. So this is actually more relaxing in many ways. Well, if the weed works, please send some this way. FBI, stop listening in to our YouTube sessions. I wonder when they're gonna legalize weed here in Sweden. Not that I encourage anyone to use it, it's just that it would be nice if it was legal. Anyway. How far to the secret road? Not that long. We should be there in, you know what? Let's have a look at the map. Yeah. I'm being impatient about reaching the hidden road. Still have a long way to go. Gotta go past Porto Velo first. Once we get to Porto Velo, I need to check the map again because I need to remember to not follow the GPS. I'm gonna say that's about 300-400 kilometers. And there we have it. Richard confirms it's 400 kilometers. Do you remember the length of the hidden road, Richard? Ouch! Experior! I'm gonna take the easy question first. Even if they legalize it, I will not smoke anything while trucking. Or even indoors. If I'm feeling better, no, I'm not, honestly. But I did sleep for an hour just before we started the live stream, so I'm feeling pretty rested. Yeah, 342 to Portobello, that's fine, Richard. But I was wondering if you could remember how long the hidden road is. Is that 1,000 kilometers, or is it perhaps a little bit less? A 150 to 200? It's got to be way more than 150 to 200. Map again. 342 up there. Fair enough. Maybe 200, 250 then, perhaps. Fine, but it's still going to take an hour to complete those 250 kilometers. But I am looking forward to doing it. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the live stream, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so on YouTube already, subscribe as well. And why don't you start following me on Twitch, or perhaps subscribe there as well. Well, you're not supposed to give the weed to COVID. You're not supposed to allow COVID to smoke the weed. You're the one who should smoke the weed, not COVID. I do sleep relatively well at night as well, Experior. It's just that I'm constantly tired. It feels like I've just run a marathon all the time. So I'm constantly tired. And it wasn't like this all the time, say 3 or 4 days ago, but gradually it's getting worse and worse regarding tiredness. Sunny Boy, still don't have the test results. I was kind of hoping for them to arrive today. But I still don't have it. But in our family, there is 5 of us in total that have the same symptoms. Of them, one is a small child, so he wasn't tested, but 3 of the 4 adults have now been tested, and 2 of them were positive. 1 was negative, and I haven't gotten my results yet, but I do expect that the negative one was a false negative. Or is it called false positive if it's negative and you think it's positive? I don't know. Anyway, I still haven't mine, and I don't know what I'm gonna do if it says it's negative, because I'm very, very sure I have it. I mean, we all have the same symptoms. We got it with just a couple of days in between, and I can't really see how it could be anything else, to be honest. But Vanessa, why you can't lower the video quality? Welcome to Twitch. When I reach road, we can check how long it is, Richard. I'm not sure about that, because the GPS will insist that I go back and take the ferry. So I'm not sure that's gonna work. Oh, those kilo... The odometer, yes, absolutely. We can see it on the odometer and see how long it is. Yeah, I know which one you mean, Richard. We can see it there. After we have completed it, compare it to what it was before we started. Yeah, Twitch isn't perfect. It's the same the other way. Sometimes you can stream in 1440p. Other times it just refuses and you're forced to stream in 1080p. It's Twitch. Looks like we have some interesting roads ahead. A little bit at least. And it's already 6:30 in the afternoon. So, sorry, 5:30 in the afternoon here. Daylight, the time we have daylight on EAA is not a lot of hours. Come on, we've been doing this for an hour now, and I really want to get started with that hidden road. How difficult could that possibly be? Come on. No, we're not even close to Portobello yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna start the hidden road in the evening, so when we reach the hidden road, I'm gonna wait until it's daylight, and then I'm gonna start doing the haul on that road. And I know from personal experience that even though we're doing it or starting this, say at 6 in the morning, it's still gonna be dark when we reach the end of the hidden road. Sunny Boy, my Toby setup. Just use the head tracking only by Toby, and you're more or less there. I've made some tiny changes to that. And the only reason I've done that, made some tiny changes to it, is simply because I needed some changes to make it better for you to watch. So as you can see, I can do some tiny movements here without my head moving in game. And that is the only change I've made, actually. Or almost the only change I've made. So go with the default head tracking only, is my recommendation. And that is based on the fact that I'm using Tobii Eye Tracker 5. I don't know how well that works with Tobii Eye Tracker 4, but that is basically what I'm using with my Eye Tracker 5. You think you need to turn it vertical? First thing you need to do is, Sunny Boy, is to set it up so that it works perfectly with the drivers and all of that. And then you go into the game and start, well, not really configuring it. You select the profile. Kerujam, where you find ROX 2.8 map file, it's part of the download. So when you download ROX, it's 2.8, the paid version. It's just one file, zip file. You extract it, and in that extracted file you'll find all the files you need. Pavlon! There he is! The Polish my godness. Welcome, Pavlon. Happy New Year to you as well, my friend, and congratulations on finally releasing your map. Lady, the difference between the free and paid version is Crimea. You don't need Crimea. So use the free version 2.5. The only thing you'll miss there, except for Crimea, is the road connection to southern region from Crimea. But if you can live without that, you're probably better off. Well, Karajam, if you did it twice and you're still missing it, then send an email to support at rowextended.ro and they'll help you figure it out. Hi, Tom Hermans. COVID-19. Not confirmed yet. Still waiting for the test results. I don't know. It is 7:30 in the evening. Still gonna give it another hour and a half before I change the time of day to 6 o'clock in the morning again. What's the Euro Truck map? That's the base map. Central Europe, more or less. And then you have downloadable content or DLCs, which adds more of Europe. The hidden road is probably just a couple of 100 kilometers away now. So give it another 10-15 minutes and we should be there. Once we get to Portobello, I'm gonna bring up the map again and we should be in Portobello pretty soon now. Well, we're gonna see Portobello on the map very soon now. Olaf, I did greet Pavilon and I congratulated him on releasing the map, Olaf. PT, welcome to you as well. Is my Microsoft not working, perhaps? Well, sometimes I get lucky, Olaf, and register that someone has joined us. Sometimes. Sparkling water in one of these. Cheers. Oh. I guess this is a straight line, so I'm gonna change the time of day. There we go. Vale, I'm not sure I'm a hero for doing the hidden road with a lowboy. You might even call me a moron for doing it with a lowboy. That's probably more accurate. It's gonna be a disaster. Summer talk! Happy New Year, my friends. We're not there yet. We won't be there today. We are there tomorrow. Still have 4,808 kilometers to go. And we're about to do the stupidest part of the entire haul in 10 minutes or so. A completely unnecessary hidden road we're taking for a bit. Eagle, if I watched the Grand Tour, never heard of it. I have no idea what the Grand Tour is. Yes, of course I have. I did watch it, and I gotta say the latest, the Madagascar thing they did is probably the most boring show they have ever released. It felt very short. They were only doing a few 100 kilometers. I was hoping for a lot more than what they gave us. So I was kind of disappointed with it. Yes, Samartok, we're gonna do the Manaus road. Because I'm stupid. I mean, I'm not really equipped for the Manaus road, am I? Unfortunately, I did have air suspension on the trailer, but someone stole it, so I can't change the height anymore. So what you saw there is what we get. Happy New Year to you as well, Samartok. 2021 is gonna be a lot better than 2020 was. Even if it's gonna take a while before we see any major changes. You're still on season 3 of Grand Tour, Eagle. I basically watch all the episodes as quickly as they come out. And these days it's just one per year, so that's not too difficult. How about doing a ETS2 Grand Tour series, Tashinga? You mean simply steal someone else's idea and make it my own? No, thank you. I'm not going to do that. And besides, I wouldn't stand a chance of doing anything even remotely close to the brilliant minds of Clarkson, May, and oh god, I forgot his name. That's horrible. Anyway, of the Top Gear guys. Hammond! Yes, Hammond, of course. Jeez. It's just because he's so short you never remember his name because he's almost never visible on screen, so... Can we see Porto Velo now? There it is! There's Porto Velo. Getting close now. Reynolds. What time is it, Pavlon, isn't it? 7 in the afternoon even in Poland. Why are you going to bed so early? I do like some Renault trucks, but those there, ugliest trucks ever. Portobello. Now I need to keep an eye on the GPS here because... And there's another one! Okay, I'm gonna let him go. So just a quick look at the map again. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Yeah. Just follow the GPS this time. Hi, David! Franco, if your problem is installing the scanner torpedo, it's just one file. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna make it clear to you how to install it. If you cannot install one mod. Put it in the active mods list. What is this? Seriously? There we go. Aha, have you spent some time in the map editor? Anything new and exciting in the works? Look at that beautiful building. That's just incredibly beautiful. I love the colors of that building. They're blue and yellow. I've seen that somewhere else. Can't remember where. EKEA. Some company, probably Brazilian company, never heard of it. The Wombatians United headquarters. That pickle dude, what road are you talking about? Which road on the map? Not sure I follow you there. Oh, but don't extract it, Franco. Don't extract it. Just take that zip file and put it in your mods folder. I might have been joking there, Nasreddin. It's quite possible I have heard of IKEA. The unnecessary one we're going on now, the pickle dude, it's hidden. That's the whole point. It's hidden. But I'm gonna show you the map. Let's do that right now. So here's EAA. So it starts there. There it starts, and then it's hidden from there. But you can see, here it is. And you come in here in Carrero. About an hour later, probably. So, well, congratulations on working on Hell. If it's even remotely close to the rest of your map, Pavelon, I'm sure Hell will be just wonderful. It is a horrible road. It is. And it's just stupid doing that road with a lowboy. No ground clearance whatsoever. Still gonna do it. Or die trying. Mads, just make sure that you remember that address you're making, and because you're gonna have to need it. You will probably be logged out of your profile on promos at some point, so you're gonna need to add it again. So don't throw that email address away once you've added it to promos, though. You bet I can arrive with 10% of the cargo undamaged. I was kind of hoping for less than 10% damage in total for the cargo. What I'm eating, PD? Nothing. This is snuff. Tobacco approved by the Swedish government. Distributed freely to all Swedes. That's a complete lie. It's not free at all. But it's tobacco. You put it on your lip, and it's way healthier than smoking. Pavelon, you do some resting, and good luck. Good luck working on hell. Look forward to the next update, my friend. Mads, you call that piece of paper you have underneath your keyboard a secret place? Oh, we're supposed to do 30 here. Why? Why is this a 30 zone? That's just annoying. Yeah, still have some road to do here before we reach the hidden roads. You know what? Screw 30 kilometers an hour. There is absolutely no point in this road being a 30 road. I do see we have the same bugs here as we had back on version 4.5. Now we are allowed to do 80. Well, the sign said 80, the road still says 30. Nister and IR ETS2, welcome to both of you. And Pixelec, welcome to you as well, and everyone else who just joined us. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. If you're enjoying the stream, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. Also on YouTube, consider subscribing as well. If you don't, a kid somewhere in the world will lose his balloon. or perhaps even become a member, or why not on Twitch start following me or become a member there even. Snooze is not damaging your gums, PD. At least, thank you very much, Patrick. At least they haven't been able to find any correlation between health issues of any kind and snuff. So they have a hard time banning it. Class Harv and Abondar and Abondar and Carlson, thank you very much for following me on Twitch. And Rupesh, thank you for hosting my stream. IR, ETS2, we have been talking a lot about me and map combos lately. For now, I'm not going to make any map combos. I'm going to have to ask you to look at other YouTubers like MX Trucker or Punkito and use their map combos for now. Storm Stork, thank you as well for following me. Harriet, how set you the platform Twitch, YouTube in your followers? How I'm able to live stream to both of them at the same time? I'm using Restream, or are we talking about how I'm able to have the chats shown up in both places? That's Restream bot that does that for me. Beanie, welcome to you as well. Good evening. I will start making map combos again in the future, IR. It's just that right now, for different reasons, I can't do it. Is it my favorite GC company or is it CC company? Tashinga, seriously, do I look like someone who do any types or forms of exercise at all? Sure, I play chess sometimes, unless I'm very tired, which I in general am. I also think that ETS2 should be considered a sport. Oh, thanks for following me on Twitch when you watch me on YouTube. Well, that's functionality from Streamlabs OBS. So I use functions found in Streamlabs OBS that allows me to have that information popping up on the screen. I could qualify for bowling. God no, then I would have to stand up, and I really hate standing up, so no bowling for me. My real job, World War, is IT. I work as a so-called Scrum Master in IT. So I have a team of 12 people that I manage almost like a boss. It is more or less like a boss, but I don't have the HR responsibilities a boss otherwise would have. I'm more of a manager of the team, the resources in the team. The truck I'm using, Beanie. Look at the front. Torpedo. 730 RJL, of course. And now we're close to that hidden road. It's easier than we thought it was. Have you tried doing it with a lowboy? They could have made changes to it. I haven't used this road since version 4.5 or perhaps 5.0. So it might be easier now, but for some reason I don't think they have made any changes whatsoever to it. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to we're gonna get stuck somewhere. I'm pretty sure of that. You haven't seen it yet, PT? Well, it is Christmas and New Year, so I guess maybe someone is taking a couple of days off. BR230, Rodovia, Transamerica. That's a road I highly recommend you all try out. Haul the entire BR230 from east to west. You will love it, I can guarantee it. It's a lot of fun, this road. Pavilon, there's actually a village in Norway that is also called Hell with 2 L's. So I guess there's a hell in all countries. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you look out the window to the right, there's a sign to Manaus. And here we go. So let's see, it's almost midday. I guess we're gonna go for it. And if you'll excuse me, I will not be spending a lot of time looking at the chat for the next hour or so, perhaps. Rapper. Don't beach it. Don't damage it. Come on. Wow, that was pretty easy, the first part there. Train Geek, should you do special cargo or normal cargo? For what? The whole road is gravel roads. It's narrow. There is no traffic. From what I remember, there is no traffic on this road. Samartalk, thank you very much for following me on Twitch. There are no traffic here, so it's just going to be us. And a lot of gravel, a lot of bumps. Like that, for instance. Gaunter, I'm using Tobii Eye Tracker 5. You'll find a link to that in the video description. You'll find a link to my videos on Tobii Eye Tracker as well. If you heard what correct, Beanie, I did hit the road. Sorry, the bridge. And it sounded like I almost destroyed the truck. So far, this is way easier than I remember it being. Also, the flickering trees is something I had forgotten about. Seriously? Seriously? This road is more or less butter smooth. How can I get damage here? it pops up new trailer damage into, but 3 times is now it said 51%, so that could be a bug only. It might be that it doesn't actually give me damage. Otherwise that number should go up, I think. Look at my GPS. Ask yourself, is this the hidden road? Yes, it is. Hugo, I have no idea how much we have left before we reach our destination. Let me get back to you on that once we're off this hidden road. Hi Alex, and everyone else who just joined. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. And sorry for ignoring the chat a lot right now, but I need to keep my eyes on the road here. Would be kind of nice if it's less difficult, this road, than I remember it. Perhaps we could do this without having to teleport at all. Hi Gary. No, this doesn't seem that bad at all, lady. It's way easier than I remember it. Maybe because we started from this direction. I usually do it from the other direction. I think this actually is the first time I'm doing it from south to north instead of north to south. So that could be why. Maybe it's going to be way worse as we head in closer to Manaus. Right now I'm doing 40 kilometers an hour and my wheel isn't even shaking. Happy New Year to you as well, Gary. How do you know, Richard? How the hell do you know? Well, my GPS isn't saying much about it. We currently have 0 kilometers to go. Welcome, Mohammed. Well, you made it to the hidden road. We just started literally 5 minutes ago on this hidden road, so it's just narrow, and it's not that narrow, this road, so far. Ah, you're looking at the display. I see, Richard. Only problem there is that we already had a few kilometers on the odometer before we started. So that's not accurate. We didn't start at 0 kilometers. Well, I did say, HC Gaming, that we didn't have any traffic on this road, and the reason for that is because it's narrow, and from what I understand, this road also do exists IRL, but it's not commonly used because it's so difficult IRL, this road, to drive on. Now let's see. We're good on fuel, so we're just gonna keep on going. That was a ferry, yes. Fee, yes. There aren't many hidden roads like this one, Fee, on Pro Mods. But sure, there are hidden roads on Pro Mods. I think the best ones are the ones you find on Svalbard. They are underground, by the way. Ah! Now. Problems. So it's impossible to say or know what is underneath this brown water here. Let's hope it's smooth as it is right now. Hi, Nexarium. For who am I going to use the beacons now? I mean, we have this road to ourselves. Whoa, that was the wrong button. There it is. There's the beacons. Isn't that going to be quite annoying to look at the beacons? I mean, imagine if we had the beacons on for the entire, what is it now, 25 hours or whatever it is that we've been holding. That's pretty deep. Well, no bodies on the road today because I didn't feel any bumps. Yet. Well, Ducky is a trained lifeguard, so I'm safe. He'll get me out of it if we need help. Excuse me. Mads, thank you for being here. See you next time, buddy. Take care and good luck with pro mods. There we have it. Someone is already getting annoyed by the beacons, and I gotta agree. It's something I should use, but it's probably gonna just annoy everyone if I use it. I think it would be easier if this was snow. I mean, the water would be ice, so wouldn't be too scary to drive on the ice. Driving on water, you never know what is below the surface, so I find that to be scarier. No, I haven't seen Kalia since, well, last 3 days. She might still be drunk. There we go. Let's have a quick look at the map. I think we're halfway there. We're not even close to halfway there. We've done a third of the road. At best. When Collier is drunk, Thanos, I don't know, I'm just spreading rumors. It's gonna take a while, and it's not that it's horribly long, it's just that I can't do more than, say, 40 kilometers per hour at best. So we're going very slowly compared to everywhere else. What do you mean mic muted? Oh! Ooh, that was close. Oh, this is the part where the road is almost completely invisible. Ah! There it is. Straight ahead. Let me just ignore the chat for a bit. Oh, this is not a favorite place on this road, Jesus. Please no bumps or rocks in the middle of the road here. There's no way I can see it if we hit one of them. I will feel them though, but I can't see them. Okay, this way. There we go. And then, there it is. Straight ahead. To the left of the tree, I think. Turning a bit. Jesus Christ. I don't want to be in the middle of that narrow piece of road you have there, because that's on the edge of the road, so if I go too far to the right, my trailer might get off the road, and that could be a disaster. Thank you, Richard. That is exactly how I as well remember it. More bumps than we have here now. I'm gonna go back tonight and watch my own video on this from back in the day. To see if it was this smooth, because this is rather easy. Just slow, but not very difficult. Not difficult at all. Mein Lieben mit einem Ballongasvetna. Welcome. This is not Farming Simulator. I'm in 7th gear right now. Which is more than enough. I'm not going to go any faster than 40 anyway. And look at that, it's getting dark. So we're going to have to stop at some point. There's no way I'm gonna do this road in the dark. Oh, now I remember that. Oh god. It's like a Ukrainian highway. Thank you, Beanie. My German is almost on par with the German trucker. Mr. German Truck. Okay, I'm flooring it. I'm flooring it. Come on. Get up there. Oh, come on, come on, this is gravel. I won't have the same traction as I otherwise have. Seriously, come on. Come on. Excellent. Hang on. I'm gonna have a quick look at the map again. Yeah, that figures. We're not in Carrero. For a second there I thought we was actually in Carrero. We're not. Finally asphalt, John. Only for... And now, Richard, now we're a third done. Is he jerk? What was he doing? That looked very suspicious. Okay, we're gonna keep on going for a little bit longer. It's only 6:15 in the afternoon, so I'm gonna give it another hour in game, and then I'm gonna change it to daylight again. Beanie, I have no problem doing that. I'm just gonna send Squirrel an email. I'm sure he's fine doing something together with me. Squirrel is my hero, so of course I would love to do something together with him. For some reason, I'm not really sure he's interested in doing anything together with someone who has 22,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be that interested. You think this is Mudrunner? You haven't seen anything else yet. This is EAA. There are way worse roads than this here on EAA. Oh, God. Hey. If we had a normal trailer, I wouldn't be that worried about it. I'm just... Since this is a low boy, I really don't want to beach it, so... I'm going around those bumps. There we go. Well, Squirrel's YouTube might be a little bit more quiet than we're used to, but he's very active on Twitch. He did a live stream yesterday, I think. Ground clearance is brilliant. What could possibly go wrong there? He's still doing the PC building simulator. Honestly, I love Squirrel, but PC building simulator. I should change the time of day now. There we go. Linus Tech's tip said PC building sim was slightly unrealistic. I never... Oh, hang on. Jesus, don't... Who cares about the chat? No one cares about the chat. Stop looking at the chat. Jesus. I do care about the chat, but... that was close. Linus Tech Tip said the pieces building sim was slightly unrealistic. I haven't played it. I wouldn't dream of playing the PC sim builder. I mean, you just build them IRL instead. That's what I do. Well, the cargo is still good. Haven't gotten any damage. So, now we have more difficult roads here. This is more like I remember this road. Now, this isn't difficult if you use a regular standard trailer. But using a low boy, I think I'm gonna do that. Makes it a little bit tricky, perhaps. Come on. Come on. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like... There we go. Damage. Don't beach it. Oh, crapper. Don't beach it. Yes, I am completely, for real, really, completely ignoring the chat right now. Sorry, guys. Just a little bit more. There we go. Should have used the ferry instead. No kidding. Hi, Star Ride. Check the map again. Sure. Halfway? No, we're not even halfway. Road starts here. So we're just around there. We're going to be halfway to our destination. I told you it's going to take an hour to do the hidden road. I'm no road trucker. I'm a trucker with no road. Beanie, I was actually working during the global cargo event. My plan was to take the 3 days we had to work between Christmas and New Year, take them off and have a little bit of vacation and actually be there, but I couldn't because, well, I had to work. Didn't go as planned. Which is why I was able to do a live stream in the evening. But, yeah. Come on. Power. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I don't know what that sign means, but it's probably not good. Bugger. Ah. Ah. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. There we go. Just a tiny bit of damage there. HA Gaming, you cannot use EA in multiplayer. The only map mod you can use in multiplayer is pro mods. You want a damage report? Sure, we have damage. There's your report. Never mind that. It's mainly tire wear. Mainly. So for the truck, I think we have perhaps 1% actual damage. The rest is tire wear. And besides, what I worry about is cargo wear or cargo damage. And sure, 4%. There's another percent of trailer damage. I can look at the diagnostics. I'm busy. Oh. Oh, crap. Well, it still says 52%, so I guess that was a false reports. I won't be finishing the journey today, no, but I will complete this hidden road, at least. But there is still gonna be some 3,000 kilometers left after this hidden road, so... Oops. Oh, fuck. What did I do? I did beat shit. Jesus, I'm a moron. Come on. Come on, this works. Good evening, ETS2 Truck Channel, and welcome to my Brazilian hell. There we go. All-timer. You know what? I forgot to configure on this truck the antennas. The huge antennas. I only had this small one there. You can barely see it, but there is actually an antenna there. I forgot to add the big ones. So yeah, we're probably out of range from everyone. I'm surprised the internet works here. I wish I said I was in Moron. I'm not in Moron yet. But we will get to Moron tomorrow. Hauling the Moron to Moron. Did I insult myself? I'm my own worst critic. Thing is that when these things happen, including crashes that I always blame on... What the hell? Do I have a gun? No, I don't. Okay. Let's keep on moving. Bye, doggy. Thing is that it's usually because I'm not paying enough attention when I crash and when I get beached like that. So then I, in a very friendly way, tell myself to get my shit together. That's all. That was a demon dog. And they have a few of these demon dogs on the AA in a couple of places. There's even a river somewhere on this map. I can't remember exactly where it is now, but if you dive into it, so you have to use the teleport functionality, and if you dive into that river, you'll see at the bottom of it, there's a lot of very nice things happening there. Easter eggs. Mr. Dory, I have no idea how many kilometers we have left. Let's have a quick look at the map. We're almost halfway through this thing to Carrero. Once we get to Manaus, I can tell you exactly how much farther we have to go before we reach Moron. I'm gonna say around 3,000 kilometers for tomorrow's haul. It would be great. It would not be great if they had a big rock in the middle of the road here somewhere. There we go. No, we don't. But for a few seconds at least. Where do I go? Where do I go? There? Perhaps? They say every trucker meets the black dog eventually. Oh, crapper. Oh. See, that's what happens when you look at the chat instead of the road. Don't look at the chat. Keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, I'm very happy we don't have traffic on this road. I'm not sure if the game allows you to have traffic on hidden roads. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I honestly don't know. Where do we go now? Where do we go now? There we go. Richard, I do think the road is still just as bad as we remember it. I think that both of us have been doing this road from north to south in the past. Maybe that's why we thought it started off so smooth and easy. Oh, look at that! Tarmac! There we go. That means we're probably pretty close to the gas station, which we won't need. Yes, Barry, we very much get damage even on hidden roads. Perhaps more so than we do on roads that aren't hidden. Hi, Richard. I don't look as foggy today as I did yesterday. I did sleep for a full hour, just up until 45 minutes or so before the live stream started. So that might be why I'm feeling better right now. Gogpo, thank you very much for hosting my stream. Colored Lonely, we will complete this part of the haul, the hidden road. We will complete that today, for sure. I will not stop until we have finished the hidden road, at least. Perhaps do some quick repairs, just in case. Except for the tires, because I find it amusing. See, we don't have much damage at all. And the wheels stay, so 37% damage. Doesn't look good from here, but it's all fine. I don't have any intentions of dying, Thanos. Stop saying that. So I guess we're halfway there now, which means that it's gonna take us about 30 more minutes to complete this hidden road. Well, I'd rather have roads like this than ferries, so sure. If I wanted to do ferries, I would buy Ferry Simulator. Look at that, doing 70 right now. Brilliant. Well, not doing 70 for long though. That's well, wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. More water! And I didn't even have to stop to do that. Richard, why I don't like ferries? exactly what is there to like about ferries? You tell me, why should I like ferries? I bought a game, I bought all the DLCs, a game that allows me to do trucking. So what is there that I should enjoy about ferries in this game? Nothing! The only ferries I like are the ferry between Calais and San Gregorio. I like the ferry from Calais to Iceland and to islands in general, and that's it. I like ferries, Cynthia. Cheers, everyone. I didn't spend a lot of money buying all the DLCs just to take a ferry instead. And besides, I mean, look at Ross, for instance. Sure, a lot of people don't play Ross at all, but Ross have like 15 different ferries built in, despite having roads that you can haul on to get to anywhere on the map. So why are there even any ferries in there? It's like shortcuts. There's no point in having those ferries there. Don't use shortcuts. Please, road, don't be bumpy. It isn't bumpy, but it does look very bumpy, this road. It isn't. It just looks like it's going to be very bumpy. Hi, Luxonix. Good map. Yeah, it's EAA, so it's interesting. Ferries, trains and airports. Not a big fan of any of them. Unless found in flight simulators, train simulators and ferry simulators, I guess. How far I am on the hidden roads? Let's have a look again, see where we are. We're getting there. Way more than half of the trip done now, almost 2/3. Almost. So not far now until we're in Carrero. Luxonix, this map, I think it's around 2 gigabytes in total for both the map by EAA and no, let's see. Eastern Express is 1.6 gigabytes or something. EAA is around 2 gigabytes in total, so perhaps 3.5 gigabytes in total. It's not over yet, Richard. It's not over yet. But I gotta say, I'm surprised. I was honestly thinking that we would have at least a couple of teleports here, and well, it isn't over yet, but if you had asked me, if I had looked at the map and said when we get to the halfway point we will have teleported at least a couple of times, I was pretty sure it was going to be like that, but well, Scanias are built for taking a beating. Your English is... Oh! Your English is fine, Luxonix. It's fine. gonna go around this, I think. Yeah, gonna go around it. Like that. They have created a hidden wall here. They're trying to keep me. Ah, crap. But I really want to go this way. Doesn't really matter how much I steer, it's still forcing me to stay very close to the road. Ow. Where do we go? Here, perhaps. Please don't beach me now. There we go. HC Gaming, where to download Eastern Express. You find a link to Eastern Express in the video description. However, Eastern Express is a paid mod, so but as long as you have a verified Yandex account, you may order it from the Eastern Express web page. Wow. Oh. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. They are actually above. Let's go this way then. In the middle? Will that work? Please work. It did work, I think. There we go. Yes, HC Gaming, and that is because the map is Russian. So the language you're seeing there is Russian, so you need to use Google Chrome, right-click the web page and select Translate to English. There was a tractor hanging in the air there, yes. If you like this road, Lennox, EAA has a ton of roads like this. And again, as I had said earlier, try out the entire BR230. That road goes all the way through Brazil from east coast to west, well, not to the west coast, but to the western parts of Brazil. It's a brilliant haul. Lots of highways the first hour or two perhaps, but then you have like hours and hours of roads like this. Maybe not as narrow as this one is, but definitely gravel, bumpy, and traffic. Hi, Tony. No, sorry, that's Toan Ni. Ah, see, I haven't forgotten. But I kind of wish it was Tony, because Toan Ni is a clever way of spelling Tony. Hi, Agro, and welcome to Brazil. Welcome to the Amazons, and welcome to Steep Hill. Hang on. Oh, crapper. There we go. The Brit USA, you were trucking with one of my VTC members yesterday. Sounds like you had some fantastic company then. If you want to become a member yourself, the Brit USA, you'll find a link to my VTC in the video description. Lord Cryptic, currently, as long as the GPS is completely black there except for my blue dots, I can't tell you how long it's gonna be before we reach our destination. Because the GPS right now says 0 kilometers. And it will continue to do that as long as the road is hidden. Lanky, it's going actually pretty well. We have done, what is it, 25,000 kilometers so far, and 0 teleports, sort of. Thank you, PV. I'm glad they are working for you. Yes, this is the hidden road we were talking about yesterday. And I'm very happy to say that we haven't had to teleport yet. Considering your name, Cynthia, I'm kind of surprised you have a mustache. You have a Sharpie mustache? Is that one of those very, very thin ones? I'm not sure you underestimated the distance of the hidden road that much, Richard. I mean, keep in mind we're doing a lot of this in, well, almost all of it in less than 40 kilometers an hour. Right now we're doing 20. There have been places where we've done just half of that, so it might be that it's not more than a few hundred kilometers as you suggested. But you have also been keeping an eye on the odometer, so how long is it this far, Richard? We've done close to 27,000, Fred. Maybe we have. I've lost count. All I care about right now is getting off this hidden road and see how much we have left for tomorrow. We're over 500 now, Richard. Well, I said 1,000, so maybe I was right after all. In any case, it's more than enough. And I'm looking forward to seeing the GPS coming back on screen. Shouldn't be too long now. We started at around 27,330. So 530, almost 540 kilometers now. Cool. It makes sense though that it is at least 500 kilometers because we have literally been doing this for an hour. So, oh! We're good. Let's have a quick look at the map again, see. We're close. We're there in 5 minutes, 10 perhaps. The cab is full of piranhas. Now, again, if you like roads like this, there's a ton of them on the AA, and I highly recommend trying out the BR230. You're gonna love it. It's a wonderful road. I think it took about 4 hours to complete it. I even think I did it as a... I don't think I did it as a live stream, but I think I did it as a time lapse. That road. So there is at least one video of me doing BR230 as a time lapse. Oh crap. Jesus. Okay, so it is... I'm just gonna go very slow here. This reminds me of BR230. Did I mention BR230 by the way? I've done a time-lapse of that road and I highly recommend you try it out. BR230, don't forget that. Sorry, Richard. There's the bumpy water, yes. I was so used to having smooth water to haul on, so I didn't expect that to happen. Crapper. And it looks like it's over. BR230. Have no idea, Uffe, never heard of it. Is that a gas station? Oil company, perhaps? No, my truck is fine, Hugo. I have a Scania, so it's basically a submarine slash airplane slash truck slash train. It can take anything, this truck. It's also a tank. There we go. Are you guys really watching live, Olaf? Because it's literally 2 minutes since I mentioned the BR230 again. Luxonix, yes, I do use Tobii Eye Tracker 5. You'll find my video on Tobii Eye Tracker 5 how to my thoughts of it, of course, and you'll find my link to how to buy it. Very important to use that one because it's my affiliate link. So if you use it, you also support me a little bit. Without having to pay any extra, of course, for the eye tracker. Scania do make excellent ship engines. That's a very straight line of sea, whatever it is. I'm gonna cut them all down. And look at that! Look at the GPS! We're back on the road again. We're on the road again. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, and there's that. I almost forgot. I could have sworn a car disappeared there. We're gonna pull over here. Like we're not supposed to do, of course, but still. And let's see, what does it say? It says isn't that perfect? 3,055 kilometers to go. We're going to continue for a little bit longer, of course, but brilliant. 3,000 to go. So that just there tells me that we will definitely end this thing tomorrow before 9 o'clock. Let's go for the ferry. Yes, I can show you BR230. So BR230 goes all the way from over here somewhere to... where are we? There we are. BR230 here, La Brea. So you can either start here or, as I did, and I highly recommend you do that, you just follow it on the map. BR230 is still here. Goes all the way up to, where is it? 230 there. Joao Pessoa. And I highly recommend you start here. You'll have highways, 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 highways. And when you're getting really tired of highways, boom, you're on to gravel roads. And then you have a lot of gravel roads. A few tarmac roads here and there, but mainly gravel roads all the way to the city of, I can't remember the name, La Brea. Absolutely brilliant road. It's going to take you 4 hours or so to complete it. Just don't let the first hour or so of tarmac road stop you from completing the whole. It was the same for me the first time I did it. I was getting very annoyed with the tarmac roads, and I was getting very bored of and tired of tarmac roads, and then all of a sudden I was on the gravel roads, and let's just say I was pretty tired of gravel roads after the full 4 hours. Whoa! According to my odometer, the total trip was 29,000 exactly, because the odometer said 3,300 at the start, so yeah. Which isn't too bad. And then we had the ferry as well, so that's another 3,500 kilometers. It's going to be interesting to see what it says after this live stream. I'm pretty sure it's going to say that we did a 30,000 kilometer haul, despite the odometer only saying slightly less than that. Manaus. Screw that, it's 8 in the evening, so I'm going to change the time of day. 6 o'clock in the morning. Come on, there we go. Let's get going. See how much more we can do tonight. The more we can do today, the less worried I have to be about tomorrow's live stream. That's a very long bridge. We won't be taking that bridge though. Was there a Chilean flag? I missed that. Why I say I'm allergic to ferries? Because I am. Ferries annoy me. If I can avoid a ferry, I will avoid a ferry. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful morning in South America. Force me to play the ferry simulator? You misunderstand. I have nothing against ferries per se, but I hate them in this game. This is a trucking game. I therefore want to truck. I don't want to do ferries here. But I could totally play ferry simulator, because you're supposed to use ferries on a ferry simulator. So I don't have a problem with ferries per se, just in game, just in this game. Would I swear? I don't understand, Mustafa. Play Fernbus Simulator. Didn't I already do that? I think I've done it. I'm pretty sure I've done that. I can do it again. I haven't done that in a very long time. Joshua, that's a very good question. Can you drive a truck in ferry sim? You know what? I would totally hate having to drive a truck in a ferry simulator. If I could avoid it, I would use a ferry instead. I will also say that most ferries are very nice and very people-friendly. Not all ferries are bad ferries. The one between Iceland and mainland Europe, for instance, is a good ferry. IRL ferries is even worse. But those I'm more happy to use, actually. Even if they take longer than the ferries do in-game. Your Beats wasn't working anymore. That could be the reason why you had an audio problem, sure. I hope they are repairable. Let's see, 2,971 to go. And I'm gonna floor it. Jesus. That's a steep hill. If I played GTA, I think I've done it way back, but not any time in the last 5 years or so, no. There are no ferries to Arlanda. Arlanda isn't even close to water, so I don't know what do you mean by that, Richard? Fred, I had the same problem. Had to back off the ferry. Many of the ferries we have in the Amazonas isn't like the ferries we're used to in Europe, so I'm not surprised they have to back off some of them. Tashinga, SCS would never ask me for my opinions on things to improve, but if they did, wow, improvements. What would they have to work on? Lots of things. Graphics. Graphics. The things I'm looking forward to most is new DLCs, different types of DLCs. But just improvements. Perhaps make mud work like actual mud. Gravel work like actual gravel. Allow for the trucks to actually get dirty. I'm not sure that it's up to SCS whether they are allowed to be dirty or not. That could possibly be the agreements they have with the truck manufacturers, though. AI behavior. I'm not going to ask them to do any changes to the AI behavior, because every time they do, they just make it worse. So I'm not going to be responsible for SCS making the AI 10 times worse than it already is. Have I reached level 150 in game? Yes, I have, but have not made it to 150 without cheating. I think that level 92 or something is the closest I've gone, or the furthest I've gone without cheating. Maybe they could create some tools to make it easier to move maps, rescale maps, transfer maps from ETS2 to ATS. Joining ATS and ETS2, Olaf, yes, that isn't an improvement to make, is it? I mean, that we're asking for a completely new game. But sure, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I will never understand why they created ETS2 and ATS. The only time they're making any money from that is because the game itself is different. So they're making at best €5 per sell. Regarding DLCs, they would still sell the same amount of DLCs if they combine the two games. So it's just for the game itself, and it should be costing them way more than they're making from selling just the base game, because they have a team working on improvements of ETS2, and they have another team working on improvements for ATS, and that's gonna cost way more than they're making on selling the game itself. Hi, Daniel. HC Gaming, hope you can retire when you reach level 150 and start driving small cars. Drive a car in ETS2? Are you insane? It's a trucking game. You're supposed to never stop. I'll allow you to stop when you reach level 1500. Happy New Year to you as well, Daniel. Thank you very much. Andre, what I hope for is that a future replacement for ETS2 and ATS will be a combined game called just Truck Simulator, perhaps. I do hope that happens. Alexander, good question. Let me check my phone real quick. No, not yet. I don't have the results yet for my test. It's very unfair. I did my test yesterday. I did my test 3 hours before another family member did her tests. She got her results 3-4 hours ago, and I still don't have mine. So I don't know in what order they are doing this, but I'll have the results tomorrow. Yeah, don't call it World Truck, because that would limit us to Earth. Universe Sim is better, or just Truck Sim. Vale. Oh. You know what, guys? Serious, honest to God, I picked up my phone to see if I had a message, a result of my COVID test. I didn't have one. I put my phone back right there, and just as I do, I get a text message, and it is my test results. So it requires me to log on, so I'm gonna have to stop the truck before I can see the results. But I'm gonna stop at the next gas station because I really want to know whether it says positive or negative. Good evening, Miles. How's the COVID? It's still there, doing its thing. Oh, look at that. We can sleep down here. So I'm gonna pull over down here and log on and let you know what the results are. And honest to God, I'm kind of scared it's gonna say negative because I'm very sure I am positive. The reason I'm afraid it's gonna say negative is because I screwed up my tests. So when COVID-19 was relatively new, I think you all saw those horrible videos of people having these things stuck up their nose, more or less touching their brains with those things. It looked just horrible. And then during the summer when my daughter was doing her tests, they had made changes to it, so you took the tests at the back of your throat instead. The new tests that they're doing now do both of them, and it also requires you to add some spit to it. So when I read the test, I interpreted it as you can either use it up your nose or at the back of your throat or use spit. So I did a little bit of both of those, spit and back of the throat, and sent it off. And just this morning I understood that I was supposed to do it both up my nose, back of my throat, and use spit. So I didn't do the complete test. So I'm not sure what it's gonna say, but let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Log in. Login process is horrible. Give me a second here. I'm being logged in. Messages, 1 unread. Information. Let's see. Test results. Test results negative. Also inconclusive, apparently. So it's negative, but it's also inconclusive. Brilliant. I'm very disappointed. But I have COVID-19. I'm 100% sure I have it. I have the same symptoms as other members of my family have, exact same symptoms. There are now 2 of the 5 of us. Well, one of them is a minor, like a 3-year-old, so they didn't test him. But so we're 4 adults. 2 are positive, myself and another one is negative. I can't do the tests again, Fred. Here in Sweden, we are limited to doing just 1 test per month. HC Gaming, I do not want COVID-19 really, but at the same time, I do have all the symptoms. My family members who are tested positive, I have the same symptoms, and if it doesn't get any worse than it is right now, I'm fine having COVID-19. Maybe that gas station wasn't the gas station. I should have stopped at. Yeah, how come I have fever? How come I have my headaches, my muscle hurts, tiredness, basically same symptoms as my daughter and my ex-wife have. They're positive, I'm not. That just sucks. They do drive-through tests there, and it's up the nose, Barry. Still up the nose. Well, it's strange because they stopped completely doing up the nose tests here in Stockholm during the summer. They only took the tests at the back of your throat. Now they apparently do it up the nose, in back of your throat, and spit. Flu has the same symptoms, yes, but no one else in my family has the flu. So why would I have the flu and my family have COVID-19 at the same time? You didn't mind taking it up the nose, Olaf? Is this where I'm supposed to not say anything about the size of your brain and it didn't touch your brain because it's so small? No, this is not the time for that. I've only... They have never done a test on me up my nose, but I've just seen it on TV and it looks so painful. Also, I now feel officially like a complete idiot because I've been sitting here for 3 days or 4 days now saying I'm pretty sure I have COVID-19 and my test results are negative, so I'm a fucking idiot. It's a second of my life, Arthur, that I would really like to keep, so thank you very much. I'm still not gonna like doing it up the nose. Oh, it's only extremely unpleasant. Then bring it on. I love doing extremely unpleasant things. Yeah, Charmaine, from what I've heard, there's a lot of false negatives or false positives, I guess, could happen too. Doesn't really matter. I could probably do another antibody test in a couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks or something. Now, if that shows that I do have antibodies, then I will know that I had COVID-19, so... the throat and both nose holes? What the hell? So it's not enough you have to push it up there once, you have to do it again in the other one then? Ah, this is getting worse and worse. Your nasal cavities have a lot of space. Not mine, Olaf. Mine are very... My nose cavity is also virgin, so they're not used to having things stuck up there. I wouldn't enjoy it for a second. The results said weak positive. What kind of results is that? Well, you see my face and you don't see COVID-19. I wish it was that simple, but I am feeling better tonight than I did, which is also in accordance with the symptoms that the rest of my family have had. So they have been feeling sick for 3-4 days, then felt better for 1 day. I swear I'm gonna feel horrible tomorrow again. Let's just agree that if I feel and look and sound horrible tomorrow, I do have COVID-19, period. That is what's going to happen if my symptoms keeps following the symptoms the rest of my family have had. Anyway, I don't care if I have COVID-19 or not. No, I can't remember any of my kids putting any pencils up their noses. I also have a goldfish memory, we already established that. Yeah, I'm cured! That's what happened! Hallelujah! I'm cured! If I can bring a stomach food line through the nose, then the tickling the back of the nose with a swab is nothing. Why would you bring a stomach food line through your nose, Summer Dog? Unless you have to, of course. Because you're in a coma. And they put tubes up other parts of your body as well when you're in a coma. Yeah, probably the air here in Brazil is what cured me. Speaking of, by the way, 2,600 kilometers to go. Let's see if we can find a gas station. I'm gonna stop at the next gas station because it is 9 o'clock. So it's time to end today's live stream because I'm very disappointed right now. So it's a good time to end. Honest to God, I do feel kind of like an idiot. Even though the test says inconclusive. Next gas station in Moron. I do hope there is one gas station prior to Moron. We're gonna stop there. Ouch. I had one of those big heart sensors that they stick down your throat a few years back, and they stick it down somewhere around here. That isn't pleasant either. It is inconclusive, and it doesn't matter regarding my work because I work from home anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference either regarding whether I can go shopping or not. If you have whatever symptoms, if you're feeling sick at all, the recommendation is here in Sweden that you don't go outside your home at all. So I'm still gonna stay at home until I'm well again. I'm too old to have COVID-19. I'm also in the risk zone, so I could probably... Hang on. Now I got a second SMS. Excuse me, gentlemen. I got a second SMS with test results. Let's see. So I'm just going to check that as well. See if that too says negative or not. Maybe this one will say positive. No. It says the same thing. I'm negative apparently. I'm just faking it. I'm not sick at all. And I definitely don't have COVID-19. Period. Olaf, I could possibly get a new test because I do belong to one of the risk groups. That would have to wait until Monday. But I mean, I could very well then have the test on Tuesday or Wednesday, and by then I will probably be well again, so I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm just gonna leave it, see what happens with my other family members. I'm gonna follow their symptoms and see if I have the same symptoms through this thing, and if it continues like this, I'm not as tired. I'm not tired tonight really. After this, I could probably keep on going for another hour or so. I'm not gonna stretch it, but I probably could. So from that perspective, I'm feeling better tonight, and that would mean if I follow the same symptom rhythm that the rest of my family does, I will feel way worse tomorrow. And if I do, I'm just gonna decide that I have it no matter what the test says. Rishab, Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you. Happy New Year. Let's have a quick look at the map and see where the closest... Oh, look at that. 2,500 to go. We did a lot. That's where we started. Now, 2,500 to go. And the closest gas station is here in Karakorai. So we're gonna stop there. How much I bunked out of lessons when I was younger? None. You see, when I was young, I did more school than any of you. I was going to be a professional musician when I was young. So I studied in school, and I played the trumpet and I played classical music. So I practiced for 8 hours a day at home. I actually became a professional musician there for a few years, and then just completely dropped it. But my life was 100% classical music. I didn't know anything basically about rock music, pop music, reggae, any of that. I didn't understand it at all. The results were negatives. Now I'm gonna go spread the good word, good news. Ah, God. No, I'm gonna be a good boy and sit here at home until I'm completely well again. Yeah, I saw we had a gas station behind us, but I'm not gonna take a U-turn and go back. We're just gonna keep on going for a little bit longer. AG Plays! It's been a while, AJ. How are you doing? And Happy New Year to you. Can I play the ETS2 menu music on the trumpet? I'm pretty sure I could have done that back then. Uh, AG Place, I'm sorry to hear you have the coronavirus. You have that confirmed? Well, I'm very happy to say I don't have it. I've been able to stay away from it for this long, at least. Richard, maybe you're younger than me because I have zero videos online. I know that it was recorded. I know that some of it actually even ended up on national TV in Norway. I once Googled it just to see if I could find something. I couldn't find any of it. I'm sorry to hear that, AG. I hope you're, despite having COVID, is feeling okay, relatively. And that it doesn't get worse than... I mean, you're able to be here, so it can't be all bad. And hopefully it stays that way. Slow down. It's like a cold. Well, I guess if it is like a cold and stays as like a cold and doesn't get worse than that, maybe it's better to just have had it. At least you'll have some, hopefully, antibodies. Any coffee today? Yeah. But not as much as I used to. Another interesting symptom of my non-COVID disease is, let's put it this way, I use a lot more toilet paper than I usually do. So I haven't had time for that much coffee. I'm getting old, you know, so I can't do coffee in the afternoons and evenings anymore. If I do, I can't get to bed. I can't sleep. Yeah, I have a taste, I have smell. And my daughter, she has it confirmed. She has taste and smell. One of us, the person who got a negative test, I can't remember if it's taste but no smell, or the other way around. You lost taste. Ricky, I will not take responsibility for the shortage of toilet paper. I literally have 2 rolls left. And I've never bought more than 9 rolls. I've never had more than 9 rolls at home. So I'm not one of those hoarders who, for some reason, thought it would be a good idea to have like 1,000 rolls of toilet paper at home. Well, you need to lose both taste and smell. Smell is perhaps even more important, Richard. So, Rishabh, I saw a wonderful documentary on Netflix about 2020. Lots of celebrities in that one. well-known actors in that one, and just a summary of 2020. Yeah, it's the shittiest year in a very, very long time. It was the same here in Sweden, actually, Ricky. Lots of people were hoarding toilet paper. I don't know where they got the idea that toilet paper was needed, because I never saw anything in the news saying that COVID-19 patients use 10 times as much toilet paper as everyone else. I never saw any information about that, but toilet paper, we had none here either. It was just empty shelves. Look at that, that's Karakarai. Olaf, I'm gonna stop. We need to save something for tomorrow. So I'm gonna stop at the nearest gas station. I kind of wish people would have misunderstood and just stayed at home. If more people had done that, maybe fewer people would have died. Sorry, Olaf. We're close. Not gonna stop there. Maybe here at the repair shop. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Oh, horrible, horrible road. What a beauty. And here we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from this drama queen. This fake COVID-19 patient. We have, for tomorrow, 2,380 kilometers to go to get to Moron. And that'll be the last part of this 30,000 kilometer haul. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube if you haven't done that already, and perhaps subscribing or becoming a member or something. On Twitch, click the follow button or subscribe there even. Whatever you want to do. And in any case, thank you very, very much for being here, and I really look forward to seeing, hopefully, all of you again tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.